Hello guys, my name is Widya Afrisyah Husaini Batubara. You can call me Widya. And my major is archivist and record management. Now I want to tell you about um, the memorable place for me. The memorable place for me is my high school in Matauli. When I go to school and found many kind of people, and I have six my best friend, and we make a group. The name group is GR. No, not junior, but so I want to tell you about my school and my experience at my school. And yeah, it's very excited and happy. Now I will show you my best friend and I will introduce to you. And the first is Julfa from Medan. Next is Juwita from Pinang Sori, and Lasma from Tuka, Mika from Medan, and Dieta from Pandan, and Elizabeth from Sosa. I enjoy with them and I love because I don't know why I love them, and maybe the frequency is same. Matauli is famous because for its discipline and semi-military. If you join in Matauli Senior High School, you have to several tests. The first is academic test, the second is psychological test, and the third is medical test, and the last is samapta test. Matauli Senior High School has an area of 18 plus minus 18 hectares, and has many facilities like motor parking, car parking, ceremony court, and small court, swimming pool, gymnasium, tennis court, football court, and basketball court, to volleyball court because for women and for men, and next is prayer room, masque, and has 3 dormitory because I don't know and canteen, libraries, classroom language lab, and chemistry physical lab, biology lab, and many more. Matauli located in Central Tapanuli District, Pandan District, North Sumatra Province. Matauli Senior High School is the target of many junior high school to continue learning and are willing to come from various places, the North Sumatra Utara, and some even from Nias, Medan, Siantar, Riau, and Jakarta, NTT, and Papua. The teachers are also qualified teacher and some even lecturers at the university. They are given fees to continue their education. It's not uncommon for Matoli to take Olympic up to the national level. Matoli also routinely send and receive student as student exchange, and Matoli also accommodates an interest in their of students such as providing a forum for training leadership, and there are student council, class representative assemblies, and scout. If you have an interest in sport, art, research, lectures, and sport, you can join to extracurricular activity organization. Matoli also has an annual agenda of years that must carry out, namely the organization period for new student, inauguration for new student, performing arts, inauguration of every organization, and extracurricular activity, and carrying out activity on holiday, Liga, and every Saturday. And Matoli have colored Saturday, and so the concept is anyone may show if his talent in group or individual. An exciting experience that I can forget it is that when I come to school and I'm late, that at the time the gate we had to run in front of all the students who had lined up on the field, but I don't feel as mad because the many students are late. Depending who is guarding when it's late, if the security guard who punish is usually only told to take some trust, and if a sport teacher punish if is usually heavy, and if student depend on it too, sometimes lucky. Talking about late in senior high school, I have experienced it a lot and have already revised several kinds of punishment, and as I said before, that is sometimes bad luck and sometimes lucky. Sometimes I also deliberately come late to school, and I at least like to sentence with work. I promise I will not be late coming to school, or aku berjanji aku tidak akan datang terlambat lagi ke sekolah. It make my hand sore, and unfortunately I must often late for economy lesson, even though in every lesson I always try to come on time, and I was sometimes not in class because I was hampered my teacher. I asked the class leader because at the time my team should have the present tense of the lesson, and finally the teacher told my president of class that I should call my parents for here because I was late. And another one, we were not the teacher, and my friend going for a snack near the teacher official house. Suddenly Mr. Aman saw, and we were caught because the snack was not on time. Then we were punished by doing squat jump, and so that our coat felt chamfered and was difficult to walk. Besides that, I'm also active in student council and active scout organization, and we do a lot of things when scout, such as climbing mountain Matoli, night jury, camping, parade, participating in competition, and even following international scout. For discipline to student, Matoli always conducts rides every 5 to 10 of every month for student size 001 and 002 for students who do not wear a headscarf. They have to tidy up their hair under ears to grade 1 and to grade 2, a little above the neck, and the grade 3 with a limit the neck. The bag and shoes of all students must be black. In Matoli Senior High School is also famous for the tradition of foster siblings whose function is to protect, because student Matoli most of are immigrants from outside Central Tapanuli. About 60% of immigrants and their students are local residents. Talk a lot about Matoli because this is a place that has memories of joy and sorrow, and I have friends of different ethnic and place of origin, and then share stories and come to their place of residence. Sometimes our classmates also travel out town for vacation, or just eat fried rice and martabak in the flag field at night while carrying a guitar, even rent a car to go the beach or a place to eat, to enjoy our meat and yeah, it's very fun and I'm enjoy with them. That's really exciting if I remember. So I recommended this for junior high school who's want to be independent and the have to be mentally strong, because there will always be people who think someone else is not suitable. So we have to be good at making friends, because the uniqueness of Matauli is the difference itself. I made this video because of my midterm